What's happening, people? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Okay, so I didn't know if there was audio there, so let me just double check I've done this right. Hmm. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Let me know if you. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Okay. There you go. So we should be up and running now, live now, guys. That audio was giving me issues as per usual. Okay, there you go. We're set up. So, okay, so if you're watching this on replay, which is probably the only reason you'd be watching this right now, try and get this straightened out there. Why am I looking? Okay, so if you're watching this on replay, this is the day 28 of us streaming live every single day until we hit 1,000 subscribers. And we recently hit 400 subscribers, and I was blown away by it. So today we're going to be building this set, as you can see. I'm going to be joined by some guests very shortly. And at 10:30, we've got a sneak, not a sneak preview, a premiere of a good friend of mine's vlog that's been released. So we're going to be playing that as well for you guys. But in the meantime, yeah, just waiting for my friends to turn up, and going to be building the set and just celebrating the fact that we hit 400 subscribers. But it doesn't end there. We're going to keep going until we hit that 1,000. So if you're joining the channel now, join the stream now, please go and subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments that you've subscribed and where you're subscribing from, whereabouts in the world you are. And yeah, join this road to daily live stream, road to 1K. But yeah, going to be building the V19 Torrent in just a sec. And I might even set myself a little challenge. How fast do you think I can build it? So we shall see. But just chat a little bit to you guys in the meantime until it comes on. Why is it that my camera looks... my camera's reversed. What is that? Let's see if I can swap that around. Oh, that's better. Okay, that's better. It looks like I'm actually looking now. It was backwards. Okay. There you go. So let us all know if you're in the chat. Obviously, if you've already subscribed, you're a regular viewer or a regular member to the chat, then I don't expect you to subscribe again. But yeah, shout out in the chat where you're from. So Slurpy's in the chat. Sarah's in the chat. I can't seem to get this angle right. Slurpy, gotta say, mate, watch the video earlier. I know I sent you a little voice note, but it was class. Me and Kirsty absolutely were rolling watching it. some great stuff in it. And the fact that I, like you said, like I mentioned to you in the voice note, the fact that I got absolutely ripped all the way through that video was good to see. Like a nice, must be a nice change from Whiskey getting ripped all the time. So no, I was happy to be that guy, you know. So I appreciate it. And we will be playing the video here about 1:30. As long as I got friends in by then, I'll continue building while the video's playing. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Glad I took it well. Yeah, I made sure to roast people. No, like I said, it was not. It was good. I love it, and the fact it was the bit where it was like the cool Luke cool Luke hand cool. That bit was great, so I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I love it, mate. Absolutely love it. You know me, I can take the jokes, like so. But yeah, no, yeah, looking forward to playing it again. So anybody who's watching, we're going to be playing Slurpee's Bricktastic vlog, where he kind of exposes Bricktastic. So if you want to go and check it out, then please go ahead and check it out over on Slurpee's YouTube channel. He's in the chat now, so you can click on his little icon and go straight across to his channel and check it out. Well, not check it out because he's not live quite yet, but go over to his channel and subscribe or whatever. But we are going to be playing it here as soon as it goes live at around about 10:30. And playing the full video, it's like a 26-minute video or something like that. We're going to be playing the full thing here whilst we're building. So the guys, if I've got guests at that point, they're going to be sort of laughing, and you know, we'll keep our audio on as well so we can kind of watch it and laugh along with it. And then I'm hoping potentially we're going to do like a viewing party next Sunday, so we're going to invite some people on from Bricktastic possibly, and just play the video and just kind of pause it and just discuss it a bit like I can't remember what it's called, but when you buy, like, we used to buy like DVDs and stuff, and then they'd have like the director's commentary on. So you could hear like the directors talking about different scenes and stopping it and that kind of thing. So we can have like director or creator commentary throughout the shows, throughout the video. So, and no doubt with the way we talk, or the way I talk, we'll turn a 26-minute video into a 2.5-hour show. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. In the meantime, yeah, just keeping you guys entertained until we get some special friends on to help me, because I'm really struggled to keep the chat entertained and focus on building. I can do multiple other things at the same time, but when it comes to chat, I'll either like ignore loads of chat and get too focused on the build, or I'll be so focused on the chat that I won't do any build. So it doesn't really work for me. So I have to kind of have somebody there to support me with it. So next year, right? No, it is. We've seen it, Smokey. It does exist. We've seen this. Me and a few of the boys have had a chance to watch a sneak preview of it. It's on Slurpee's channel. He's just got to unprivate it, and he's going to premiere it for this show. So at 10:30, we'll get to see it, and it'll be like the first couple of views of it. But I will obviously encourage people here watching it to go over and make sure they watch it and give it a second watch or whatever. Or even if they want to leave the stream and go and give it a watch, then it's all good to me. And yeah, give it some likes and some love or whatever. So yeah, so 10:30 will be live on YouTube. So we'll make a song and dance out of it. So, but yeah, guys, Smokey, I've sent you the link if you want to join in. Anybody else in the chat who wants the link to join and come and chat on the panel, be my guest. Yo, Lego Star Wars. That's right, Jafe. Make sure, Jafe, you go over and subscribe to the channel, though. And then once you've done that, let us know in the comments that you have, whereabouts in the world you're from. And I will be building this set live on stream very, very shortly. Just waiting for some guest hosts to come on and keep me company while we do that. And We've also got an exclusive vlog from Bricktastic that we're going to be playing live for you on this show at 10:30. So yeah. For what? What you got on the channel. So we do a Lego chat show every single Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. Been doing that now for, well, next week will be 80 episodes. So that's been going for a while. I do a bunch of shorts and stuff like that. Been off the game recently, but whenever I do a YouTube, I create a short from that. And this is day 28 of me live streaming every single day until we hit 1,000 subscribers. So we've recently hit 400. So we're celebrated by building this. And yeah, and I've got some plans for some videos as well to come out. A couple I'm going to try and film over the next week or so. So yeah, plenty to get your teeth stuck into. So go and give us a subby, and I would appreciate you. Sarah's good, but she's heading to bed to watch. Awesome, that's great. Nice to have you company in the chat. Appreciate you. Oh, so I haven't actually checked what we're like for subs at the moment. We finished yesterday on 410, but I haven't put anything on the channel at all today because we did the live stream via the normal show yesterday, the normal Sunday show, which is through StreamYard. It doesn't create that AI short for me, so you have to do a YouTube direct for that. So actually, we've had one person unsubscribe since yesterday, which is kind of sad. So we're actually on 409 now, so we went down by one. But there's plenty of opportunity for you guys in the chat to go and hit that subscribe button, get me back up to 410, and hopefully beyond. So it's on you guys. A couple of people who've tuned in, new people who've tuned in, but not hit that sub. It's not good, guys. That's what we're here for. Like I said, we don't really push this kind of thing normally, but the whole reason for me doing the daily live streams is to try and increase the sub count on the channel. So you'll forgive me if we do harp on a little bit about it during this stream. So just trying to check actually whether, okay, Smokey's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. That's all good, Smokey. You take your time. Just checking you'd add the link, that was all. What was I looking for? Did I put the description in? I did. Okay, I thought I'd forgotten to put the description in. So there you go. I don't want to just close YouTube. Leave that open. My name is Jave. So what's up, Will? How are you doing anyway? Well, how was everybody's weekend? One day in work, or I'm already like, ugh, I'm over this. I'm working all weekend. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm actually off on the Friday, but I'm in for the Saturday, Sunday, Monday of Easter, and then into next week. But I've got Thursday and Friday off because we're going up to Bristol, of all places, to visit Whitkey. No, we're heading to Bristol to watch a live band on Thursday, and then coming back Friday. So probably more traveling than anything else on those 2 days. But yeah, we've got a gig Thursday night. So yeah, that should be cool. But my weekend was pretty standard, really. Worked last weekend as well. And obviously we had the show Sunday night, which was good fun. We had Smokey on to replace, and went through the Brickling Designer program called Runners Up, if you like, and just voted for a bunch. And that is still open, guys. So until we do the show, I'm gonna let you guys go to the Brickling Designer program website, find the Series 10 And then if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see all the ones that didn't make the cut. And we've picked a bunch from there. So we've picked 5 each, myself, Nimble, Cool Hand, Slurpy, Witticky. Smoky, Slurpy, Witticky. So that's 25 that we picked on the stream as we were going through them. And we also had some people from the chat pick one as well to champion. So anybody who's a viewer has the opportunity to pick one of the mocks, and let us know. Obviously, let me know in the chat. So King Oaktown, Papa Rex, and Imagine. I can't read the name. Oh, and I've written that wrong. Imagine Art. Sorry, I've written it, really scribbled it. So King Oaktown, Imagine Art, and Papa Rex from our chat yesterday also picked a contender. There was a few other people in the chat commenting and saying which ones they liked, but didn't end up picking one. If they did, they didn't make it clear. So that opportunity is still open for you guys in the chat. Put a nomination in. We'll enter it into the competition. Once we've got 32 sets, we're going to do one of these battle brackets, you know, like you would in like sports and stuff. So it'll be 2 sets, and what we'll do is we'll scramble it up, mix them all up, so each of the sets will face off against each other in this battle thing until it like narrows it down to one final and then one ultimate winner. And people, when we do that episode, the chat will be voting for every single set. The guys who are hosting that episode will just be there to talk about him, bag on him, rip into him, praise him up, whatever it is, depends on the set. But the chat will get to vote on every single one. So we'll be polling left and right. So it'll be like a 5-minute poll, boom, onto the next one. And we'll just keep going until we get one ultimate winner. So that ultimate winner will be the Series 10 Bricklink Designer Program Best of the Worst. So when I say best of the worst, it's obviously not anything fundamentally wrong with any of them, but in terms of the ones that didn't get picked. So the best of the underdogs. I think that'd be quite fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure when we're going to do it yet. I think we need to wait until we got at least 32. At the moment, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 16, 17, 29. So we need 3 more people at least, because the next number after that, I think, is 64. So if we can get 3 more people to nominate one set from that list of runners-up, then we can start the battle or plan the battle. Horder's saying, I'm doing great. Just about to have my Lego room clean and organized. It took months because I had to build a new table, take apart and clean 100 sets and part them into the collection. Oh, wow. Okay. Sounds a little bit like my same situation, to be honest with you, where I am in desperate need to try and sort the Lego room out. And I've got a few sets up there that I've built over the course of time that need taking apart, dusting and taking apart and bagging up to go with everything else. But it's almost done. I will finally be able to get back to making mocks amazing. So would you say you prefer mocks over like building actual sets? Or is it a little bit of both? I mean, in terms of the amount of mocks I've built compared to the amount of sets I've built, then I would say it's like probably 5 to 1, maybe 10 to 1 even. But in terms of the amount of mocks that I've got built, because obviously with those, I don't necessarily take them apart because I haven't like created instructions for them, so I wouldn't be able to rebuild them. And I really want to showcase them, even if they're kind of crappy because I did them years ago. I've never had a chance to actually take really good quality photos, and even if I have taken those photos, they're lost on an old phone, and I've never really promoted them or put them on like my channel or anything. And I do want to do that, and even if it's to say this is like my first ever mock from like, I don't know, 2018, it's a bag of spanners, but you know, this is where I started. And then kind of showcase what I've done over the years. Not in any stretch, by any stretch of the imagination, a particularly good mock builder, but I have done stuff that I'm quite proud of, and I would like to kind of showcase that. So all of those are still built. They need dusting off and need cleaning. A lot of them I'll need to like, got a couple of parts that might have fallen off and I need to kind of fix that and sort them out because they've moved house a couple of times. But yeah, in terms of the amount of Lego sets built in my collection to mocks, I'd say it's like 3 mocks to 1 at the moment. So definitely outnumbers it. I buy sets for the figs and only keep the build if it's close to fig scale. Oh, okay. Otherwise, I part it out for my own fig scale mocks as well as rebrickables. Ooh, okay, okay. Have you submitted any to Rebrickable before? Oh, you wrote the Oblivion. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
All right. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, bit of a rush, but I got you.
No, it's all good, mate. It's all good. We got 9 minutes until the premiere. We can premiere the Dewberry.
Well, I started watching it, but I didn't have time at work, so I only watched about the first 4 or 5 minutes, and that was funny. So
yeah, it's good, isn't it? And I take an absolute tuning all the way through it, so it's good. It's nice to see. But how was work anyway?
it was actually quite a good shift, to be honest with you. I only got spat at once, so it wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't really directed at me either, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, no,
is that really a regular thing then? Yeah.
Just went out for a very long drive. Yeah, that is a bit of a regular. Yeah.
Oh, that's not
he
good.
Doesn't get his own ways. I don't know if it's his culture or whatever, but yeah.
Okay. And then you went out for a long drive.
Yeah, that's what we do with it. Because obviously, we've only got him now, and he's totally different to the other one. And not being funny, I had things. I knew with. I don't mind talking about him now, really, Leo. I used to have plans. I used to know what he wants to do. What this one just no. All he wants to do is go for a long drive, and it's so boring.
Oh, bless him.
But yeah. But we did stop and get him a Cadbury's finger of fudge, so that cheered him up.
A finger of fudge is just enough
to give your kids a treat.
Yeah. I might move this around a little bit. I'll put this at the bottom.
Well, I've had it all as well, because obviously they all know about me going to Denmark. But obviously I'm going with a work colleague, obviously, and it's like, dirty weekend. It's like, no.
It's nice that she thought about you, though, for a fair play.
Oh, like I said, we're really good. I mean, we're the survivors. We're the ones from the beginning. It's only hi Paddy. We're only it's only the two of us left from when we started 6 years ago. So
yeah.
So we just become really good. And the banter between us is just great. So yeah, really good friend actually. So.
Now I always build the set just to learn any new techniques and part usages, but yeah, it's not fig scale, then it's coming apart. Oh, okay, so I mean that's not a lot of sets, really, is it? Because not even most of the UCS aren't even fig scale. Don't get me wrong, I understand not everyone can make their own stuff, but for those who can, why not? You only want to display someone else's instead of showcasing your own skills. Yeah,
I'm one of those. I got to have instructions. I can build a house, I suppose, and that's about it. But yeah. So hello, Sarah. I'm fine. How are you? I hope you're well. Missed you the other night. Just came on the tail end.
She did, yeah, and I put a comment in the chat after we'd ended the stream.
Yeah, because I wanted to know about how your concert was with the John.
Yeah, John Williams.
I'm assuming he wasn't there, but it was.
Yeah, he's in bad shape now, apparently, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, bless.
But no, I don't know. It was John Williams and Hans Zimmer one now, something like that.
Oh, so it's a bit similar to the one that they got in Bristol at the moment. Then, it's coming sometime in April. Where it's John Williams and whatever his name is. But do you know what? I remember doing when I did music back in like years ago, at school, and I remember we had to pick and I picked John Williams. And even back then, I was so surprised because I just thought, oh yeah, he's done like some Spielberg films and some and Star Wars and that. I was really surprised of the films that he did. Even things like Tower Inferno and stuff like some really old films as well. It's like wow.
Yeah.
Whiskey brings up a good point. Where has everyone in the YouTube community gone? Did they leave YouTube? Did they quit the Lego hobby altogether? Don't know.
How's everyone?
Yeah, don't know. I'm still here. Martin's still here.
Well, I was going to say, it depends. Who are you referring to? Are you referring to anyone specifically? Because I don't really watch a lot of, I don't know what it is, but especially since I've been doing this daily live stream, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, not as much as I used to. But I don't find anything. I'm not trying to say our show is interested, necessarily, and there's obviously people who are not interested in that kind of thing, but I don't find anything good anymore. Not very much, anyway.
Let's be honest.
I enjoy Hive Step and Brick Dynasty, and our close friends. But other than that, from the outer circle or whatever, I don't really.
To be honest with our show, though, I know it's Lego based, but let's be honest, we do kind of go off on other things and just be us, just have a bit of a laugh. So yeah. I think that's why they like it.
So, and that's the way I've always wanted it to be. Really, I don't want to be too tied down to doing the same thing. I always said I wanted to do more Star Wars stuff as well, like talking about the films and other other hobbies within Lego, other collecting and things like that. But just never really found time to do it because I just want to. If I'm going to do something, I want to do a regular, not just a random show for no reason.
So Sarah said it was incredible. It was so good that I almost didn't believe it was live. Just John Williams. I may have been a bit emotional at times. Great. I would. Yeah, that is great.
Yeah, jealous.
Like I said, they're going to do that at the Bristol Cathedral, so you can imagine the acoustics or whatever inside us. And I think there's visuals as well, like a big video screen and stuff. But yeah, maybe next year if it comes, because I know they do it quite regular. So I'm not 100% sure much Hans Zimmer. I know he's been around and he's been in, for some reason, the only film I can think of that he did was I can't even think now. Some war film about some helicopter going down or something. No, it's gone. Anyone can name it? That's it. Thank you. But I know he's done loads.
So I'm going to try and do some videos soon, Hoda, but I don't want to do like a video of, I don't know, talking about a Lego set or what do you call it? Just a video of what the fucking reviewing a set, because I just find that really tedious and boring now. It's kind of, I'm well over it.
I have those ideas, but then when I get round to, I drop some, but I drop out 1 or 2 a month. That's about it. Especially at the moment.
Yours are mostly short, so aren't they?
Because they are. Yeah, I haven't really got myself to do any like long videos or whatever. They're just all shorts.
I think that's what he's talking about. And now that he says that, I would tend to agree. I can't remember the last time, apart from a couple that Kennedy has put out. I haven't really seen any like standards videos, and even them I've watched them on Instagram rather than on his YouTube.
I've still got the regular people that watch, like M&R. He still does it. Obviously, Jang. Hello, Smokey.
Hey guys.
I watch Jang. So there are still a few that I watch.
I found that Jang guy the other day by mistake. He popped up and I was watching his video, and then Kirsty was like, "Who's this? Isn't that one you normally watch?" I was like, "No." I said, "He's fucking boring as fuck."
I know you said that before. No, I don't think he is. See, I don't think he's boring.
Putting me to sleep, and then I was like, "Oh, this is that one Martin was banging on about." And I was thinking, "How the fuck is he still going?"
He was like one of the first ones that when I started, that he came up. I think him, M&R, and then obviously Life Bricks, but he's kind of disappeared at the moment. And then obviously they introduced me to ACOB, and then obviously that introduced me to you lot. So, you know,
yeah,
all works in a chain.
This is why I'm saying Hoarder is that I want to try and do something a little bit different. So I got an idea for a video that's going to be coming out soon. But it is, you know, essentially showing off what I bought from Bricktastic. But
yeah, I haven't seen any of those for the yonks.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but like I said, there's a couple of other. I mean, obviously, Click Bricker. Obviously, he pops up quite a few times. And is it Click Bricker? He does all the leaks and stuff.
Oh,
Brick Clicker.
Yeah, Brick Clicker. Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
And Unibricks, very similar. They both sound very similar. Who else? Somebody called Drew Bricks. I quite like. Yeah. So, but that's about it, really.
Right. Well, should we bust open this set and then watch this premiere?
Yeah. Oh yes.
All right. Let's bust it first. So 400 subs. We got there, guys. The first benchmark. Hopefully not the last. We'll build another set of 500, and it'll just get better and better until we get to an epic set for the 1,000. When we hit 1,000, we're gonna have a nice long live stream. Everybody be welcome to come on. We'll have lots of stuff to celebrate. It'll be great. So let's bust this bad boy. What's the best way to bust it open, do you think?
Aren't you just going to punch it in the middle? All those box lovers out there. Ah!
Well, yeah, I was going to say, aren't you one of those box files?
One of those what?
Box files? People that like the box arts?
No.
See, what all the picture is that's on the box is a picture of the set I'm going to build. Why do I need a box with a picture of that?
I mean, I only keep my boxes so that my kids can make more money when I pass away.
Nobody gives a shit, mate. Honestly, that from taking it from somebody who's bought and sold Lego, I can tell you that the price for having a box and not having a box, it's not even worth talking about.
Especially if you open it, yeah.
Space that it takes up in your current backspace. You're talking like pennies, if that. So, right. Yeah, this is the first time I've had a Lego set that's got paper bags.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
See if I can.
Wait, are you really opening all 5 of them at once?
He's old school. He's used to do. Yeah, he does that. He gets every single piece out. It's like how he builds it is a nightmare for me. I'm like, no. I remember getting a second-hand set. It was a big Ninjago. No, it wasn't. It was a Monkey Kid one for the little lad I used to look after. And of course, it was all black and purple pieces, I think. And it was just all in one box. And second-hand, we didn't know if there was any missing pieces. And honestly, it took me ages to build because I didn't know whether the pieces were there. And it was like 2,000 pieces all in one box. I was like, oh, no. Caveman.
Oh, okay, some bricks in the chat.
Yeah, I gave him a wave.
I bought Lego and never saw it all. There's chaos build time.
One of my special waves. Oh, you got your little ones now. I'll tell you what, Martin, as well. As you get more sort of modern sets, you also sometimes find you'll get paper bags and you'll open a paper bag and inside is a little plastic bag. have you had that as well, Smokey?
Yeah, actually that was something that said that I opened last night, the Force Burner set.
See, I find it weird now. If I open a set and it's plastic sets bags, I'm like, ooh, weird now. But then again, these paper bags, they're lined with plastic anyway, so it's just Just yeah. Don't burn them; they stink. Oh, evening, suburban stuntman. Nice to see
What's your
you.
cat's name there, Whittaky?
That's Rufus.
Even Rufus agrees with you.
Oh, it's because he wants to be fed. Because I've just fed him. He just constantly wants to be fed. The other one's gone out. The other one's Boris. So.
Right.
Should be our mascot. You know what?
There you go, guys.
He's nearly 16 and a half.
Wow.
So let's get this premiere on, shall we?
Yeah.
And I'll start building. Before we do,
I haven't seen it yet, so Christ, yeah.
If you see comments in the chat, just throw them up on the screen.
Yeah.
I will.
My cat is greedy too. Yeah.
How long do you think to build this?
Well, the way you're doing it, that take me. How many pieces is it?
Fuck knows. I tore the box up. 547.
Count them.
547.
Oh, that'll take you about, I don't know, hour.
2 hours.
Yeah, maybe a couple of hours.
Jesus.
The way you do it, 2 hours.
Because you've got to try and find the pieces.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, if you wanted to say.
And even though you try not to, you still like keep looking at the chat and stuff. Because and yeah, it take you a bit.
Okay, well, challenge accepted.
Oh,
we'll see.
Right. Well, Paddy says this is precise. 23 minutes and 47 seconds.
That is precise.
I mean, the way you have it, I mean, it's going to take you all night. You'll be there until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck no. Right then, guys, we'll get rid of that. Let's add this to the stage. Obviously, we'll keep the build cam there. Put myself on the bottom actually, so we can see the build if you really care. So here we go. So this is.
You've got to see our reactions, even though I've got a live 37 all over my face.
It depends what you're watching on. Where is
the actually, because when you put it on, I think if you put it on look at the bottom. There you go.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Now I do that. Oh no, it goes that way. Oh, that's good. It goes under.
Yeah, but I didn't really want to block too much of this.
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah, take me off. I'm good for now. Take me out.
Well, it'd be nice to see reactions though. When
just leave it on the side there. Yeah, that's okay.
Right. Let's go. Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on wide on full screen anyway, so I won't be able to see the chat while we're watching it.
All right, ready, guys?
Yeah.
World premiere. Can you hear it?
Matthew Slurpee McGuigan.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. It is Matthew Slurpee McGuigan, and thank you for joining me in my loft/attic/hostage room for yet another video today. Now, unfortunately, it isn't another brick film because I'm too slack to make them. Plus, these are a lot easier to make. They require zero effort. Now, if you didn't read the title of today's video, it is about exposing Bricktastic. I don't want to sugarcoat it, but me and my friends were deceived. For legal reasons, we weren't deceived. Now, I've heard about Bricktastic for many, many years. It's the biggest convention in the UK, I believe. One of the biggest in Europe as well. And having been there, I can say that it was absolutely tiny. We were taken into what looked like a reception hall. There was one mock in the middle of the floor. It wasn't even Lego. It was like Mega Bloks. But honestly, what kind of freaks are willingly going to a Mega Bloks convention in 2026? Bricktastic fooled us. We were deceived. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, this is the wrong script. Oh, that's for the Mega Bloks convention. We'll talk about that another time. Bricktastic was huge, big. It was in an abandoned train station, which was quite eerie because there were ghosts of these like old conductors walking around, or I hope they were ghosts. But not only is it a tremendous place to see all the mocks and having the banter with the lads, it's also done for a tremendous cause, that being my wallet. I mean my fairy bricks. Fairy Bricks is a charity that I'm sure many of you people are aware out there. They raise money to help buy Lego, buy toys, and help support children who are in sick wards and hospitals. So yeah, it was done for a tremendously good cause. Before we get into the whole Bricktastic vlog, kind of skimped out on footage, as you'll probably see from some of the footage being shown. It's so bad. Like, it just looks horrible. I don't know why. Much like the Belfast vlog, there's going to be a lot of shortcuts going, and I apologize greatly. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, studs and studsettes, let's get into the truth about Bricktastic.
This is what I saw it up to. So
That's cold as fuck. Now, being that I am from the Emerald Isle and Manchester is in England, you can probably put one and one together that, yeah, they brought Bricktastic in my backyard. Let's go. Vamos. It was right outside my house. Do you know how happy I was to open the curtains and see a fucking train station outside my house with sweaty A-falls? Nah, I had to fly over. I'm not going to name the airline, EasyJet. They did a tremendous service, minus the delayed flight. So as I had to make the trek to England, I decided to kind of make a weekend out of going to Manchester. I've never been to this city before. So my flight was booked for early Friday morning at about 7 a.m, which departed from Belfast International Airport. But before we actually get to Manchester, look at me here. What time is it?
Jesus.
Yay, Bricktastic. Honestly, we spent more time like boarding the flight, waiting on the flight than the flight itself. The flight was like 37 minutes long. You know, I've taken shits that were longer than that. That shit smelled better. Somehow I managed to get to Manchester Airport. But I ended up getting picked up by none other than Cool Luke Hand Bricks and Nimble Saucepan, who I've met Cool Hand before at Brick World Chicago, but it was my first time meeting Nimble, who is from Birmingham. He implies it as a shithole, but as we kind of traversed through Manchester, I think it kind of gave it a run for its money. And as we arrived at the Premier Inn, Nimble's comments about it, I don't think about the Premier Inn or about Manchester. I think he meant England as a whole. We're brutally honest and forthtelling. Yeah, pure But yeah, we get to the city centre, walking around Manchester, looking around for some guys in Adidas tracksuits and singing really bad Britpop. Thankfully, those ghoulish nightmares never came to fruition. But what did come to fruition was my dream, Greg's. Now, the fellow cohort that I would be meeting up with all live in England and Wales, and they were all flabbergasted that I never had a Greg's before. I'm not, because I'm above that kind of food. But I will say, having got the kind of standard sausage roll, it was really good, especially for like kind of over-the-counter sausage rolls, you know. In terms of deli food, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. In terms of actual food, probably a 5, 6 out of 10. I even remember saying to the lads, like, I kind of want to go home after eating this. Like, how's Bricktastic going to live up to this? Like, you know, the sausage roll, and there will be many more of them to come, all in the form of edible food, thankfully. So we ended up making our way to a shopping centre. I actually forget the name of it. To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to half the places we were going that weekend because I had my mind set on one thing and one thing only, bricks. And we ended up meeting none other than our fellow co-host of the Luke Cool Hand Brick Show, Martin Whitaker, aka Whitaky. And he was looking stylish as usual, always putting in the effort, and he looked good, and he was chatting like the rest of us, pure bollocks the whole time, absolute shit. We hadn't seen each other in about, well, I haven't seen the lads in about 8 months, so yeah. And not too long after that, Padon HQ showed up. Where did he come from? And it was pretty cool. All 5 of us lads were strolling around the stores, you know, wrecking havoc, tearing up the town. In actuality, we were trying to find the Lego store, and we found one. I'll not sugarcoat it and tell you it's delicious, but this was the first of many Lego store visits, and by the end of the weekend, fuck, I'm sick of Lego stores. Like, especially having been to the whole convention, you kind of get a bit Legoed out. We ended up getting funny unicorn hats or whatever, looking like a right packet of bozos. Honestly, it looked like Whitaky was taking us out on like some sort of day trip. We ended up meeting Muttley at the Premier Inn, and to finally see the Clone Trooper helmet icon removed and seeing a normal bloke, I was like, damn, never meet your heroes, you know. And as Friday evening progressed into Friday night, we ended up meeting more Hallians and hoodlums. We travelled to the Trafford Centre. We hit up 2 Lego stores, well, one being a Lego store and another being a Discovery Centre. And I kind of want to focus on something right now while I have some of this footage showing up, and it's about the pab walls. Not only were the pick-a-brick walls in all 3 of these Lego stores far beyond horrendous, they were just not sufficable for what one of the challenges was for Bricktastic. Essentially, we were told a week before Bricktastic that there is this cool little event called Soapbox-tastic, and it's essentially this competition where you build these like soapboxes based upon like the Lego City soapbox scale and size. We thought it'd be a cool challenge to make our soapboxes solely limited to whatever pick-a-brick wall pieces we could find, albeit we obviously took in our own chassis. I will discuss these after, but I do want to kind of prepare everyone. Cool Hands is fire. It's so good. He put in so much effort. We ended up meeting some more lads. Boba 501st, Lewis from One with the Stud, and Joel's Bricks before we settled for dinner. I actually can't remember where we ate at, but I remember the food being tremendous. About 10-20 minutes into the dinner, Nick showed up. And so yeah, we had a tremendous meal. It was a good first night, kind of getting everyone settled. And I want to shout out Motley for his generous token of appreciation, making us all pay for the dinner. So after dinner, we made our way to the hotel. And knowing that many of us weren't going to be there for the full weekend, Coolhand decided, you know, being the content bum he is, to do a stream. Now, there's a bit of an issue, though. All of his viewers were in the one room. So I don't know how it was going to work out. But he had this tremendous idea about having us all kind of compete with each other to build polybags. Motley donated a crown jewel, a cloner battle pack from 2012, the Republic Commando, the ARF Trooper. I knew I had to win it. And win it I did. Because Coolhand never builds his Lego. He wanted us to essentially build the polybags for him while he's like making content. You know, I respect it. You know, I love a good grift. I love a good grind. My first opponent was Whittaky, and the build was the TIE Interceptor. My second opponent was CJ, and it was the Millennium Falcon. My third and the final opponent was Nick. Nick just shows up out of the blue like, hey guys, what's up? You know, just building everything, you know. And I was like, oh, this is a worthy opponent. But the final build was an AA2. Honestly, out of the 3, I do think it was the coolest build. But I ended up winning.
I fucking won, mate. Give me my battle pack.
So there's this really cool moment after I beat everyone, you know. You can watch it on the stream. I'm not going to show it here because I don't want to spoil it. But everyone started like clapping for me. Like, you know, Matthew, watching you beat us all made us realize that we really fucking hate you. I just want to show my winnings to you guys. Motley shouldn't have put this up, you know, like I think he had a fear that I was going to be like those like kind of whatnot wankers and kind of just part this out and make money off it. But I have to say I had to put the box in my hand luggage, so it's a little damaged. I don't know what happened, but I think, don't quote me on this, I think I can still make retail on this if I try to sell it. Oh boy. But yeah, that brings a close to Friday night. We all went back to our hotel rooms. Everyone started farting for some reason. Thankfully, we didn't all shit ourselves, but no, it was a tremendous first night, especially getting to meet everyone. We all like the Lego brick. We all clicked so well. So Saturday morning. Saturday was the big day. It was the big kahuna. It was the reason why we all went. Premier Inn breakfast. That was all right. A kind of conundrum was that a lot of us didn't have tickets for the 9 a.m. slot. Some of us were way too slack to get those early tickets. Motley, Nimble, and myself all had 9 a.m. tickets, so we decided to make our way there. I want to show this. I don't know where this Cool Hand Look Bricks sticker came from. I don't know. Diabolical. So then we ended up getting to Manchester Central. I'd say we get in line at about 8:50, but there was a lot of people there. I would say 4 people maybe, which was 5 more than I thought there was going to be at Bricktastic. But as we're kind of like, you know, walking in the line, we see a lot of sweats running out with giant boxes of Lego. Now, mind you, the hall didn't even open yet, and people were walking out of Cantina, Rivendell, other crap that they probably didn't really want until they saw it. Honestly, the people that probably were walking out that early were vendors or exhibitors just getting those early deals. We end up getting in, we get our tickets scanned, we get in, we start to power walk, we see all the builds, cool. Where's the hall at? And then we get in there and we see, well, first of all, it was actually kind of hard to see anything because the floor was fucking bright neon pink and it burned my retinas. The place was already bunged at one section. And that section was the deals. All the sweats were there, scoping out the deals. People were lined up for days like it was a Disneyland ride. We scope around. The deals aren't immaculate. Lion Nights was free $99.99. It hurt seeing that though, because a number of months ago it was on sale for $275 or whatever shit. And we ended up going around to like some of the stalls that were selling like old retired Lego. Some of them were as old as Whittaky. So you're talking 200-300 years old. And I remember saying to the guy, like, oh, can you bring this out? My ancestor had this one. And as he took it out, he had to blow the cobwebs off it. And he was handing it to me like it was a Rosetta Stone. I had the gloves on like a creep trying to touch it. Who the hell wears gloves touching Lego? Like, we see what wares are on sale, what kind of trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing are being offered to the public. I will say, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Bricktastic is a charity. And there isn't a lot of private vendors there. They could have just said no vendors. We still would have been disappointed by what was there. I'm being sarcastic there. Like, I'll not lie. Some of the retired Lego sets was tremendous to see. This cup I was drinking out of. I love Bricktastic. It's not officially licensed merchandise. The guy kind of tried to throw it off like it was, you know, yeah, man, you can put this in the dishwasher, you know, 1 of 20. You can't say, oh, you can put it in the dishwasher. Like, that's like trying to sell a car and saying, like, yeah, it comes with seatbelts. Like, it's been a given for decades now. Like, I'll buy one. Especially because, like, Whittaky was like, you know, man, this cup's ass. It's horrible. It makes me want to cry. Can I have one, please? And he bought one. And so did I. But a moaning niggle I have is that there was no t-shirts. There was no merch. That's why we're there. We're there to buy, sell. There was no t-shirts. There's no tote bags. Hell, there was no wristbands. Considering the amount of people there, they were buying all sorts of tat. You know what I mean? Like, they would probably buy a pair of Bricktastic socks, you know. Nothing was worse than seeing people buy pins. A couple of pins as a pickup. Not too bad. I want to talk about a very serious issue at Bricktastic. Why I say me and my friends were deceived. As you can see here, Blockhead is proudly displaying the 4 bricks I picked up. The brick from London Bridge Studios, Padawan HQ's Lord of the Boys, the Soapbox-tastic from beating Nimble mercilessly in the Soapbox race, as well as a Grand Western Railway badge that I may or may not have to pay for, with a good cause. But there was a lack of a Bricktastic brick. This turned into a saga. This turned into some sort of journey. Now, searching for this brick, trying to find it, was, well, I don't know how you would describe it. Arduous. We tried so hard to find the brick, see where it was hidden, we just could not find it. We have been told through the grapevines that there was supposed to be some sort of vendor there selling the bricks, you know, and as times went on, they didn't really pull their finger out to produce the brick. Again, much like myself, I know what it's like to be slack, but I don't know what it's like to be slack on that level. So what started off as a side quest to Bricktastic, you know, finding the brick, turned into this major event. But we realized that this pursuit of the Bricktastic 2026 one by 8 brick would prove unfruitful. Hey, that's life, you know.
And this is where I put it.
Bricktastic brick.
If I had one. Sorry.
Another entity present at Bricktastic was Lego themselves, in the form of the Smart Play brick system thingy. Don't get me wrong, it was pretty cool seeing the Lego group have some sort of presence at the convention, be it through the Insiders team, Lego House, and to some extent, you know, this smart thing. But honestly, seeing these in person, oh, so bad. Smart Play. Smart wank, am I right? Honestly, the crappy sound effects aren't the icing on the cake. It's the fact that this includes a microscopic microphone. Lego low-key be spying on us while we're building. We have developed peak technology.
We can use this brick to record fart sounds.
Does it record the smell too? This sounds like ass. I actually want to talk about something about the Sunday that was kind of funny in like a technical way. Like, my ticket didn't work for some reason, even though like I bought it. Like, look at the clip here.
You're not raining. Yeah, thank you.
I think it's going to work.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know what happened there, you know? So I've yapped way too much, and this video is getting too long. Almost long enough to be monetized. Let's go, baby. I want to even lengthen the video out even more by having a music mock montage. You Blockhead. Oh, there he is under that pile of bricks. Blockhead. Rock out with her mockouts. What are we saying? Come on. Get her fired up. Yeah. This mock builder actually hit me up about the carbon wool. Said it he was inspired by crystal feedback. I said, look man, say less. I don't want any credit. You know, he had a tear in his eye as well when he said it. Hey Blockhead, thanks for playing that. Freak. As you can see from that montage, the mocks on display were amazing. You know, the quality was fantastical. I realized, damn, some of these mock builders can build almost as good as Coolhound. I'll actually, you know, what we'll do first is I'll showcase mine and Nimble's soapboxes on screen right now. Mine is supposed to be some sort of a weird chemical virus that Blockhead's driving. So keep in mind, these were from the pab wall parts. So our canvas was pretty limited. Clearly mine was limited to just green and beige. Nimble's was limited to dark orange, white, and whatever this freaky jester figure is. We had a race. It was good fun. It was tremendous correct. But you're all edging to see Cool Brick Luke Hans soapbox.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
What the hell? I'll just let the 4 pieces that make it up speak for itself. He put in less effort than nothing. It shows. But it was such a laugh seeing that. But all jokes aside, the Soapbox event was tremendous. It was like a cool interactive experience to see builders from all ages, children to whatever the fuck we're supposed to be. And by the Soapbox ramp was people who put their racers down throughout the day, some really cool builds, and it made me realize, like, damn, next year we got to put in less effort than this year. But I should say, when it came to the Soapbox, we only ever interacted with Polar Bricks and Madlib, and Polar Bricks oversaw my victory. He even thought Blockhead was going to win.
Who's your money on? The green one, I think, it's got a bit more mass.
You think so?
Yeah, it's got a critical mass.
There's a surprise winning
It might
inside.
not be in one piece though, so we'll see. 2, 1, go! Oh no!
Polar Bricks, him and Madlib, absolute gentlemen. As I say, this needs to be a recurring thing next year. This needs to be at not just every Lego convention. This needs to be in every convention. If I go to the Comic-Con, I want to see the Soapbox-tastic. If I go to an arms dealer convention, I want to see Soapbox-tastic. It was so fun. I've been to many Lego conventions, and I think the Soapbox was one of the most interactive events leading up to a convention. You know, like, you kind of had to do a little bit of homework. You know, you couldn't just rock up with any old shit, although Cool Hand would probably prove otherwise with, yeah, that. But coming to the closing of the video, I do want to kind of talk about my wares, the trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing that I acquired at my time at Bricktastic. There was a lot of Lego purchased prior to the event. There's a lot of Lego purchased during the event. What I love seeing with vendors is what they can sell. It isn't really officially Lego licensed products. So, you know, your custom pins, your custom tiles, your custom mugs, your custom bricks. God, I would have loved a brick badge. Yeah, look, there was a lot of Tatbot. There was a lot of stuff that I bought that wasn't official Lego. Some really cool pins and badges that were bought. I don't know what I'm actually going to ever use these for. They just look cool. The Spaceman is fire, like. But there was a lot of Lego that was purchased as well. A lot of official Lego, a lot of classic Lego. I was able to get Orient Expedition sets, and I was able to blackmail the guy to sell them to me £5 cheaper than what trying to throw them away for. And I also went back the next day to test my luck again, and I got 8 squids knocked off a classic Lego Western set. I've been wanting a lot of the Western sets, but because they were created before I ever existed, those kind of remained a dream. And I got various poly bags, either through the convention, through the Lego store, or Muttley was giving them away. He actually insisted that we take them from him. He didn't want to take them back home. He said they were laced with something. I don't know what. Ever since Bricktastic, I can't feel my fingers. And obviously the prize pickup was my victory, my win, my love, my Republic Commando battle pack. But no, look, like, the condition of this box is tremendous. Muttley keeps these Lego sets cleaner than a waxed asshole. Don't call me Slurpee for nothing. Round out the video, guys, Bricktastic was a resounding success, you know, at least from a content standpoint, but also an emotional and social standpoint too. You know, meeting the lads, many of them for the first time, and it was, you know, a good excuse for us to finally meet up all in one kind of location, you know, having a laugh. That's what it's about, you know. It became a recurring joke that weekend to be like, oh, you know, I'm sick of seeing Lego, I'm sick of seeing bricks. But that kind of banter would have only happened if we actually went to Bricktastic. So, and I do want to shout out Bricktastic, Fairy Bricks, Brickset, and anyone else who I kind of left out for helping organize this convention. These conventions are a great atmosphere for us AFOLs to kind of get together, chat crap about the one thing that binds us all. Not our love for Lego, but our love for seeing our bank balance deplete over a depreciating asset. But look, all jokes aside, like, I had a blast. It was so fun, and I'm definitely going to go back next year if they allow me to. But look, guys, thank you so much for joining me today and letting me chat absolute bong with you guys in regards to Bricktastic. I had such a fantastic time that I will definitely be there next year. And what the heck? Block it. Stop. Chemical warfare isn't the answer. Just stop and think about this for a second. No. What the fuck am I doing in my life? Chemical warfare isn't the answer. This is a Lego vlog. Yep. And cut.
Oh, that was absolutely fantastic. If you're watching Slurpee, I bow down to you. That was
What?
awesome.
Yeah, very well done, Slurpee.
I was
Yeah.
expecting to get ripped more than that, to be honest. So this poor Martin down there.
I absolutely fucking took it on the chin. But
Yeah.
what I will say is, if anybody is wondering why I didn't crack a single laugh or react to any of that video, it's because I couldn't hear it.
Oh.
For whatever reason, the audio wasn't playing for me, but because it was playing for you guys, I thought I didn't want to fuck it up for you, so I couldn't actually hear it. So, but
You've not
see,
seen
that's
it
how
before.
I am.
You didn't see it before then?
Yeah, I've watched it. I watched it before, but and I was laughing at you guys laughing, but yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
lots of love. Yeah, that was fire. Freaking excellent, Slurpee. Yeah.
Yeah, if Slurpee, if you're watching,
do you mean pure ice? I think you mean Papa.
Fucking Papa Rex. It's been here since the fucking beginning and still hasn't fucking learned. It's like day one. Don't get it, like.
Honestly, that was more than what the ending was brilliant, Slurpee, mate. That was just all. I didn't realize there was going to be more like motion, filming and stuff that he's done for it. So yeah, Slurpee, honestly, brilliant. I'm very proud of you. If I was your old man.
It's in case you were watching Slurpee and wondering why I wasn't reacting. Couldn't fucking hear it. I don't know why. I'm not sure why that happens.
You thought it was shit, mate.
But no, me and Kirsty sat and watched it and thoroughly enjoyed it. Kirsty was complimentary of it as well. She thought the ending bit was pretty cool. Like how you did that bit where you kind of got exploded and got pixelated.
I bet you that took the longest. I bet you that's why it took half a month, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, we'll let you off now. We understand why.
Well, we can see how long he was filming it for and how long he took to do it, because he goes from having like a very short haircut to like a thick mop of hair.
So a big bushy beard.
Jesus hair.
Actually, I don't think he can grow a beard. Bless him.
But yeah, no, really, Chef, it was good, wasn't it?
It was. That was really entertaining. Actually, I'll probably watch it again before I go to bed tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her another cheeky watch. Since I couldn't listen to it that time, I'm gonna have to give it another watch later.
Yeah, so long as teacup cold. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what else is going on?
The writing script had some good jokes. Yeah.
So were there not a lot of vendors there? Was he like, I couldn't tell if he was being sarcastic about that or there?
There was as in Lego vendors. There's one in the corner. There was two on that side, and then you had one that was about four, I think. One was really selling like really old, like sort of 70s, 80s stuff.
What I did say at the time, and I stand by it now, is the percentage of there wasn't many vendors, but percentage of vendors to like mocks and the amount of space that was there was roughly about the same as Brickworld, because there was a lot of Brickworld, but obviously it's a lot bigger. So if you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you kind of,
unfortunately, okay.
Yeah, I'd say it's roughly the same as Brickworld. So a lot of people are saying there's hardly any vendors, but I'm thinking, well, you know, I think it was a good proportion. The only problem was because there was so few, a lot of people were like, those tables were so crowded you couldn't get near them.
It was hard to get near
them. Like people were just like pushing you away and shit, and I just couldn't be dealing with it. So I left it till way later on, and I just said it's better to not look, because if you see things you want, you can't get to it, or you can't make a purchase or whatever, you don't want to be carrying around, then you're going to be disappointed when you go back later and it's not there. So I just thought it's easy to just not even look. And even if people were showing me shit, like, oh, I just want to buy this, I was like, I don't care, I'm not interested. Enjoy the rest of the show. And then when it quieted down, say about, I don't know, 3-4 o'clock-ish, it was relatively, no, it finished at 4, didn't it? So, no, it was 5 it finished. So yeah, about 3-4 o'clock-ish, it quieted down, you can actually get there and actually shop. And I managed to get plenty of good stuff that I thought was cool. So I didn't feel disappointed that I didn't get certain things. So,
I mean, to be honest, I was a bit cheeky. I just kept going around the side and just
Yeah.
Saying,
Kind of
excuse
have to,
me,
really.
can I have this and can I have that? It's like, yeah. I was going to say, yeah. So there wasn't many, there wasn't many sellers there, but I thought there was more. I mean, I was told that there might be one or something. I was told it was, so there was more than what I was expecting, but it still wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't many.
Yeah, we weren't expecting much of anything, were we?
No, but and obviously you had a few other like I said, there was a vendor there selling like the mugs and some lots of artwork and stuff. And
yeah, it was a nice variety of different things. It wasn't just all people just selling Lego figs or just sets. It was like not merch for the show, but like pins and old sets and
down the bottom you could go and get your teas and coffees and cakes and donuts and.
Yeah, I never actually went to the food area once. I didn't even sit in the chairs once. But
yeah, we all sat down there one time. Yeah, because that's when we went. Well, there's Corhan, and we realised it wasn't. It was your double, but about a foot shorter.
Yeah, no, I never went there once. But yeah, they had like a build area for the kids or anybody really, I suppose, to build stuff. You had the big Lego thing in the middle with the shark play.
Well, even before you got into the main hallway, there was like where they were showing all your favourite, the old city stuff. You know, the old sort of white, blue, and yellow. You know, back in the 70s or whatever. I mean, it looked nice though how they did it, but yeah.
If it was like if I went to a convention, it was just that stuff, I would have fucking been in and out of there within a couple of minutes.
Yeah. But they had their place, you know, and then you went into the main hall where, like you said, you were blinded by the carpet.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. That was, wasn't it? That thing gave me an experience.
Sorry, keep going.
It
was literally a bright pink carpet. It was, but yeah, it did your head in a bit.
Yeah, it was too bright. It was just fucking stupid. It was on top.
But
as long as you were looking down, it wasn't too bad.
But like you said, I mean, it's, you know, what made the convention as well was just meeting up with everyone and stuff. It was such a laugh. Yeah. I don't know how many times we went to the same Lego shop.
Yeah. But no, it was fun. It was fun.
Slippy's off to bed. Good night, Slippy.
Yeah, nice and late.
Was it only 2 days, Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, the actual the actual convention. Yeah. So it's a bit like, you know, Brickworld, but you don't get the private days.
Yeah.
No, I think they do. The people that are showing and stuff, I think they meet on Friday. Is it Friday evening now? But it's not.
Yeah, they do some. Yeah, they do something. Yeah. So if you're a mock creator or a vendor or like one of the volunteers or whatever, you get invited to like a special dinner thing. I don't know I don't really know much about it, but so yeah, which I think seems like, you know, quite a lot to do.
Is that what you were invited to?
No, that was just the creators thing.
Ah, right.
That was just a bunch of creators from the community who were all getting together, and Greg from London Bridge was like, you know, we're all meeting up. We're all going for, what was it, Cuban food, and there's about 50 of us meeting up, and you want to come along? And I was like, oh, you know, thanks for the invite, but you know, I've already planned to meet up with my own sort of crew of guys. Obviously, I'm not going to.
No, fair play, mate. You'd rather.
I'm not going to fuck them off. Nice. But I was kind of expecting him to say, "Oh, you know, bring them along too. We'll all meet up. We'll all get together." But he was like, "All right, no worries."
No,
but 50 people already. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, that would have been a bit too overwhelming for me. Like, I'm one of those people who, if we're in a crowd, and you know, more and more people join the crowd, fine. But if it's like I'm joining a big crowd of people, I can struggle with it a little bit. So that was why, for me, I wanted to make sure when I went to Brickworld, when I went to Bricktastic, it was like, you know, I was the kind of the first one, and I met Slurpee, and then met Nimble, and just kind of I was collecting people as I went along, and it was manageable for me then. But that first day in the convention hall, where I walked in, and like within 5 minutes of being there was lots of people coming up to me, obviously from our group, other people I knew as well, coming up and saying hello. And it was obviously the carpet, and it was so warm in there, and I hadn't had a chance to take my jacket off, and it was like, and it was just so much to look at. And then I tried to look at the vendors, and it was too crowded. It was really crowded, and I was like, I got to go and sit down, or I'm going to pass out. So I had to go and away from everybody, and I did for a while actually.
Yeah, we did wonder where you were at one point. We were like, oh, where is he?
Yeah, I bugged off for a bit because I knew I was either going to be really bad company, or I was going to, you know, start getting a bit ratty. Well, I suppose the same thing. So because of the way I was feeling, so I just went over on the side out of the way and just kind of took a knee, and was just like looking round. And then once I felt a bit better, I went and did the mosaic thing in the middle, but I did it on my own. So there was a giant, like a massive mosaic where they give you like a 16 by 16 plate and a bunch of 2 by 2 blocks to make like a picture, and they give you like a pattern of how to follow. So you just sit there and build that. And it was really therapeutic, and it was a good way for me to kind of switch off. By the time I'd finished that, then I'd adjusted to kind of like the temperature in the room and the atmosphere, and then I was able to enjoy. But up until then, I was like, too much going on.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons why I got into Lego, because it is very therapeutic. So, but yeah, I mean, you said about going out for a meal with 50 people. I mean, when we went, there was what 11, 12 of us. That was hectic enough. So imagine 50. But that was also, you know, the 2 meals we went out in the evenings. That was just great. That was
good. Yeah, that was good crack. Like I said, comfortable with you guys by then, and even the people that we hadn't met up until that point. So it felt, you know, it was good. Like, but you know, if you guys had all been at that restaurant already, and I just arrived and you were already there, I wouldn't be able to walk in. I would have.
Yeah.
But, just the way my brain works.
And like Nick, when he came in, it's almost like he'd known us for years. It's like really weird.
Yeah, I would have struggled with that.
I remember the second meal that we went to that, is it the Thai place or whatever? That was nice. But I always remember I had this Smokey had this like massive meal, and obviously when I was at Brickworld, I didn't eat much. You know, I did take my time eating it, and at one point I felt like everyone's staring at me. I'm still eating, and it was like just everyone just like, no, it's nice to see you eat. It's like, oh, that's nice.
Well, yeah, because you can freaking eat. Like, you had that one smoothie in the mall, and like I'm pretty sure besides that, like the wild blueberries pancake. Pancake that you eat is like about it.
It was plain. I just went for the plain one because
Oh yeah. No, the wild berries like is in the place, not. You know.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. I know it's confusing.
And then and a couple of cheesecakes. And bananas. I ate loads of Bricktastic. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't.
Since last year, I've put on 3 stone. So
good.
You're gonna be a fatty going to Brickworld this year.
Well, no, people still look at me and go, "Where?" So then I show them a picture of last year and they go, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you've got to make up for what you missed out on last year as well, because you missed out on quite a few things in terms of like either like being there, or even like the food.
Yeah, the food I missed out, and obviously I didn't. I still think I was sensible not going out the first night because I was pretty knackered anyway. But that was probably sadly that was like probably the best, or one of the best hangout nights we had where like not everybody was there, but a lot of people were there. Have you heard about that as well? They went to do a live call to it to the Fox and Hounds, and it's shut down.
Yeah, no I heard about it.
Yeah, so they got to find another place.
A live call.
Yeah.
Now, what do you mean a live call?
Well, they were going to ring them up. They were going to ring them up, like when because they got Ostiv in to do it. When he's rang up the Rennie, he's done live calls to the Rennie. They were doing a live call on Acor's show. to the Fox and the Hounds, and it came up number not recognized, and then they looked it up, and it shut down.
Oh, good.
So,
Good.
Say good.
no, gutted. He said.
Oh, good. I was like, oh,
Get it like
okay.
that's
Yeah.
sad, like so.
Disappointed. Gotcha.
Do you say Ostif? Did they get Ostif on to do the call?
Yeah.
Oh no. So he's finally back, and they give him something to do, and then he can't do it.
Yeah. But yeah, and I remember that first, because obviously I was bad on the plane and stuff. How I got through us going through Walmart that day, I don't know, but yeah, just I was like, "Nah, you lot go. I'll just have an early night."
Oh yeah, you didn't go to Walmart either, did you?
No, I did come. No, I went to Walmart. That was the first
Later.
day.
Oh yeah. It was after that we went for food, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't go. And then I didn't go to Bricks and Mini things. I went. I think it was with it was with you on it. Smokey, I was with you and Hive. And by the time we had something to eat, we didn't have time to go to Bricks and Mini figures. So
Yeah, didn't we go to the mall?
yeah, we went to the mall. Yeah. Oh, I did have a cherry Slurpee thing, I think, if I remember. So yeah, there's something else.
Oh yeah. No, I thought it was a smoothie.
Yeah, it might. Yeah.
Or milkshake or something like that.
Yeah, it's a cherry, but yeah, it was. I mean, I could handle that. That was all right, but yeah, liquids weren't too bad.
Liquids and what was the other thing?
Cheesecakes.
No, liquids and
Waiting for it.
oh fuck, what are they called?
Bananas?
Edibles.
Oh yeah, let's not mention. But again, you just suck them; they just like dissolve in your mouth.
Whoa, wait. Back it up here a second. You
Yeah.
had edibles? Or vitamins? Sorry, vitamins. Sorry, vitamins.
Yeah.
Wow.
When we go in the green room later, I'll tell you. I can't say it live.
Why not?
Well, in case some people are watching that I don't want them to know.
Oh,
listen, it's not like your MPs on here, settle down there.
Yeah, well, not only that, but it was also legal out there, so.
Yeah. What happens in America stays in America. It's not like you test positive.
It's been 2 years now since, but like you seem surprised, but until 2 years ago, I smoked cannabis for about 30 years. So.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. The cat's out of the bag now, then.
Yeah, it's out of the bag now. Yeah, but the good thing is, I gave it up 2 years ago. I gave up smoking nearly a year ago, and now I'm, put on some weight. I'm doing well. I've got money to go to Bill and House, Chicago. I mean, I've been on holiday for years. And I went to Chicago last year.
Take you to Bill and House.
I went to I went to Chicago last year. I'm going again this year. I went to Manchester. I'm going to Denmark. It's just so nice to got a nice car.
Look at what this community's done for you, mate.
Oh, mate. I know you're joking there, but no, it has done a lot. And I've always appreciated you for letting me join. So I'm getting all soppy now.
I was going to say, I don't even think of it as that. I wasn't letting you do anything. I needed a co-host. You said,
you know what I mean, but you gave me the opportunity then, all right? Because I was dying to be on some kind of shit, but I just didn't have the confidence. So I needed to come on with someone that chats a lot.
So bollocks. Yeah.
But no, I've always said the Lego community has been just brilliant. Yeah. So there are still some weirdos out there, but most of them are brilliant.
I like the content bum reference in the when he makes the reference to me being a content bum. Which is obviously, taken from Brickworld when I was out in the room when I was referring to Will off of Will Bricks Productions as a content bum.
Yes. Do that again, but let's make it go.
Yeah. So I'm glad he put that in. That was quite good. There was lots of little subtle nods to different things in there. So
yeah, no, that was brilliant.
Kirsty laughed the hardest when Slurpee was like, "Oh yeah, some of these sets have been around since Whiskey was born."
I did find that funny.
He's talking like 200-year-old sets. Like,
I mean, he mentioned that, saying that, you know, I'm sorry. I was like, no, I found that hilarious. That was funny.
Yeah.
The Slurpee comment at the end where he slurps his tea or whatever he was drinking in the cup.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah.
It was spot on.
What was that? Sorry, Smokey?
The comment at the end where he slurps his tea and he's like, "They don't call me Slurpee for nothing." Was
that is actually how we got the name as well, isn't it?
I think so.
Drinking tea.
Yeah. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it was a great blog. I really enjoyed that. But I was just going to say as well, like we said earlier, that when you got there and you kept, you know, we met people one by one, they come, which was really nice, you know. Suddenly there's, you know, another one, but then it was also sad seeing everyone go one by one at the end. You know, it's like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, it was awful because
and then goodbye to Nick. You saw Nick going up the escalator, and
yeah, and then Lewis, we kept saying goodbye to him, and then he kept reappearing.
Yeah, he appeared on the tram, didn't he? Just as
Padawan, we almost missed. We were on our way to the convention. He'd already been in, and he had to leave early, so he was crossing the road to head towards the train station or whatever. And we just nobody else saw him. I saw him. I was like, Padawan's over there, look.
Yeah.
And obviously we tried ran across the road.
Yeah.
Almost got run over just so we could say goodbye to him. But yeah. But no, you're right. And then, like I said, it was worse for me because obviously one by one you were all going, and it was just crazy how what I was left with at the end was just me, you, and Slurpee. Obviously Kirsty as well. Me and Slurpee. So they are like the original guys.
Yeah.
And then obviously you two guys went, and I was just like lonely. And then it was like I had to do that live stream then.
Yeah, mate. I was really sad. It's just suddenly it's like you on your own. I was like, oh.
I was on my own, but it felt like going back to the very first live stream. So you know what I mean? It was like working backwards. So it was like Slurpee, then it was me and you, or whatever, and then it was just me at the end, and I had to do a live stream. I was thinking, oh, this takes me.
Oh, hello. He's frozen. Or is it just me?
Bricktastic blues for way longer than I had the Brickworld blues. Like Brickworld, after like a week or so, it was like I think I missed the idea of holiday more than Brickworld. Not because it wasn't good, but I just didn't have that kind of oh fuck, I wish I was still a Brickworld. Whereas with Bricktastic, I will say that's one thing for me that trumped. Well, not one thing. There's probably a few if I really thought about it, but that's the main thing for me that trumped my experience of Brickworld. Is that kind of missing Bricktastic.
Yeah.
But then, and to be honest, it was one of the reasons why I was like, what's that?
I was going to say, at least with Bricktastic, unlike Brickworld, from Brickworld, you thought you might have to bring back a dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. No offense for the key. I'm glad you're bringing it up now. You did not seem to have a good time. You were not feeling good.
I had a good time. I did have a good time, but that's why I said straight away I'm going back next year. So, because it's going to be hopefully even better. Well, Martin and Slurpee's not going, so that's unfortunate. But apart from that, I thought, well, if I've enjoyed myself when I'm not allowed to really say this, but when I wasn't very well, then you know I'm going to have probably much more time, better time. And I know this year I won't be bringing because I brought back about 700 quid because I wasn't spending it on. So I know I won't be doing that this year.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a deep pack. I wanted a pizza and I couldn't. Oh, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
It's so
I think
much.
for me though,
Like,
But then again, this time last year, I was like saying that, and then because obviously I started it, I got it in April, so I'm I'm thinking, oh Christ,
yeah.
but I'm still on the med, so it should be, yeah, it still is keeping it all right. So
No, for me, like I said, as sad as it is to say, like, and obviously no shade against Brickworld at all, like, but I did find that not having that sort of feeling of missing Bricktastic made me realize that I didn't need to go to Brickworld as much as I probably thought I did. Obviously, you know, that's not the main reason I wasn't going anyway. It was because obviously the whole financial responsibility with, you know, that's money I could spend on the wedding, like, you know, obviously.
Yeah.
And obviously the wedding has been more costly than we ever initially planned and budgeted. So kind of made sense to be like, look, can't be swanning off across the world when, you know.
I did think seeing me again might trump it, but never mind.
Well, yeah, there is that. But what I'm saying is that I'm more enthusiastic about the idea of us lot meeting up again, hopefully doing a different convention, and Bricktastic next year. I mean, than I am about Brickworld. Not to say I don't want to go and would like to go, but what I'm saying is it just kind of put things into perspective for me a little bit, because it made me realize, well, you know, there are other conventions. It isn't just all about Brickworld. Which I
think we will go again to Brickworld, but I think Bricktastic is going to be probably an annual. I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't take too much offense because I don't take too much offense, although I do take a little bit because I am a person. But yeah, it's nice when you don't have to travel 7 hours on a flight just to get to somewhere. Like,
yeah,
in the ass.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, Smokey, I'd probably spend more time traveling to the one in Manchester than I did near enough to the one in to Brickworld, because
did you really?
It was a nightmare. That was one of the only things that put me off. That was one of the downsides for me for Bricktastic, but obviously that had nothing to do with Bricktastic as such. It was just to travel. But I actually enjoyed the travel to the US. So, but yeah, but I think you're right though. It is a case of, you know, it's a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of kind of effort and planning for something that we were able to kind of replicate to some degree at a fraction of the price. So it's like, yeah, you know, not to say I don't want to go again, and hopefully I'll go next year, but I don't think if I do go next year, hopefully Kirsty's going to come as well, but we're going to make a holiday of it. What I mean by that is we're going to, you know, we're going to try and do over the course of 2 weeks, try and do like 3 states, and then Chicago will just be one of them. So we'll be there for like 4 or 5 days and then move on to something else before or after or both. So it won't be just, you know, Brickworld like it was the first time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, I mean, the other thing was that I just made so many other friends as well. I mean, I wouldn't have, like I said, with this Lego community, I've met so many, like yourself, Smokey, and I clicked really well with Hive, probably because he's a bit more near my age. But yeah, just met some great people, had a great time. And to be honest with you, that I've said this before, and sort of hung around with people that I wasn't expected to. The people I thought I might be hanging around with, didn't really see much of them. So
we'll talk about that later.
But met some great people. So really enjoyed it, and the same with Bricktastic. Obviously, meeting Nick and oh god, I forgot his name now. From One with the Brick.
One with the Brick?
No, no, One with the Stud. Sorry, and he's in the thing. I can't remember his name. Sorry, mate. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
Lewis, that's it. Yeah. obviously I've met Joel before, and and yourself and that. But and Nutley, it was great.
I got a bone to pick with Lewis anyway. I realized the other day, Lewis, you gave us those bricks that you were giving out with your name on it. Did you not consider using a Sharpie on the bricks rather? Because I touched it. I touched it the other day. I had it in my hand. I was showing my daughter some of the stuff I got from there. And it was in my hand, and as I pulled it out of my hand, like pretty much the writing all came off. So yeah, maybe next year or next time.
I'll tell you one thing I was expecting in the blog as well, which he did do a very small bit showing one sticker, but I'm surprised he didn't show. I mean, honestly, Martin was putting stickers all over Manchester and the stamp.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just put it on the train, and Kirsty was going, "No, you can't do that."
What did I put it on?
They're gonna take you for vandalism next year.
You had to put it on the tram, and she was like, "No, because it's got your name on it." And was it Slurpee or somebody just got hold of it and did it anyway?
Yeah, fuck it.
Because you were like, "Look, it's not me. I didn't do it."
Well, somebody said that to me. They were like, "Oh, Brick, next year you're going to go try and get into Bricktastic, and they won't let you in because you defaced the place last year." And I'll be like, I gave those stickers out to fans, and if they wanted to stick them at places, that's on them.
But it was the stamp, mate. With
my face on it, yeah. I want to try and get a couple of people were filming me where I actually stamped the bin.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually seen that.
Can you see that
footage properly? So I'd like to try and
get. You got a stamp made. Look, that's
nice. Yeah, I saw that. I think I thought I saw that. Yes. Nice.
Yeah. Got to remember to take that.
I took that to Brickworld anyway. So,
I mean, I feel that way about, I felt that way about Saturday at Brickworld. I was like, I am not going in there. Like, you cannot pay me enough to go in there. While they're, it's the public days. Like, I don't think I spent more than 10 minutes in that place.
I was in there quite a bit. I thought it was going to be it was, to me, I mean, everyone was saying how busy it would be, and I thought the what was it, the yard sale, I was more like that in the yard sale than what I was on the public dates.
See, that's weird.
That yard sale couldn't bloody move.
Yeah, well, I think that, again, it might have been to do with timing, because I wasn't going to go to the yard sale. I thought, I don't really need anything. I won't bother. And then I didn't use
I was expecting. I mean, the out of hours was better.
I didn't use my raffle ticket at all. And then I think it was about 10 minutes from the end. I seen a couple of people coming out with some bits and pieces, and you guys were all kind of waiting out in the foyer. And I was just like, I can't wait to go and have a little look. Went in, I came out with like 3 sets. All sets I wanted off my list. And because of the timing I went in, like most people had already gone, people were saying, there's no point, there's slim pickings. But I found straight away 2 sets I wanted, and I got them at a fraction of the price that they were trying to sell them for, because obviously it was coming to the end. So again, similar to Brick, I just timed it well and went at the end, rather than going in there and clawing for something like an idiot like everybody else would have done at the beginning. I was just like, walk in and see what they got.
I mean, I'm not
going to... go ahead.
I'm not going to brag too hard, but I had I was in the first group that went in last year, so I was extremely happy with that. But somehow I came out with the sets that I wanted, or some of the sets that I initially wanted. But there's that was the thing, is like I didn't want to buy like a $500 set, a $400 overpriced Star Wars set, because I mean,
we couldn't really do that. We were limited of taking it home, so that was the thing.
Exactly. I only had one suitcase, and I had only so much space, and I came out with the smaller sets. Like the Overwatch set that I got was like one that I've always wanted, and I paid a fair price for it. So
Well,
I was very happy about that.
Especially, we weren't going to, especially Martin was going to buy lots, but we ended up, so we actually ended up buying a suitcase and and then of course we've got the lightsabers that wouldn't fit in the suitcase. So we had to wrap those up together and send them on the plane and stuff. But yeah. I just remember because I was going in there looking for some dimension sets like the Doctor Who ones, and they were the prices they wanted was ridiculous. And massive shout out to Amy because I came out and she said, "Oh, did you get?" I said, "No." She said, "Oh, good." She said, "Because I've got them here for you." Didn't want them. She
Nice.
had them. Yeah, lovely. So
Amy's a legend. I love Amy.
I'll never forget when I first saw her, though. Bless her. And I'm sure she don't mind me saying this. She went, "My God, Whiskey." She said, "I knew you were skinny, but not that skinny."
Ouch.
I was like, yeah.
Save the categories.
Oh, shut up, cat.
Sorry,
if you can hear him. If you can hear him, he's
I can.
Wow, wow. Oh, yeah, I was telling him to shut up, not you lot, by the way.
Go find it.
No, God, yeah. I know, it's so annoying, mate. We do it all the time. It's not even a proper meow, is it? It's
It almost sounds like you've tortured him. It's like you took the vocal cords out of him.
He's like over 16, isn't he? He's like, he's lost both his bottom teeth. His top
what's he after? He's after some breakfast, is he, or some tea, is he? Or
well, he just constantly wants to be fed, and the problem is because he's of his age and stuff. I don't know what it. I mean, the vet said he's okay. I mean, he's on medicines for his thyroid. That's why he's quite skinny. But if he eats too much, he just throws it all up.
Yeah. My cats had that issue with you.
Yeah. So I've got then they eat it again, though, don't they?
No. No, that's disgusting.
That must be dogs. Is it dogs that do that?
Dogs. I remember once coming home from a nightclub years ago when I lived with my mum and dad, and the cat had just thrown up everywhere, or what? Or I don't know what it was actually, but I just remember seeing it at the bottom of the stairs and just stepping over it and crawling upstairs, going to bed because obviously I was drunk. And I got up in the morning and I said to my mum and dad, as I said, I said, "Did you see all that cat?" I said, "Sorry," but and they went, "No, there's nothing there." And it's like we had a dog as well. I think he ate it.
That's fucking gross.
The bio where it's just literally sucking it up in the middle of the night. He's like, "Ooh, a snack."
Ooh, extra dinner.
Yeah.
So I'll just pick this up here. So looking forward to seeing you next year, Paddy. So hopefully, they started coming to where I live in November, Bristol. We've got a convention, so quite a biggish one.
Yeah. Oh no, next year though, because Kirsty was saying about it, I said, obviously next year we'll have to, Kirsty will have to try and come for the whole thing. If we can get the whole time.
Oh, what? Fantastic. Yeah, but yeah. I meant Bristol one.
No, I'm just saying this is what we were talking about earlier, and we were saying that she was like, because I think she was worried that she was going to cramp my style or whatever she came.
No, not at all.
Fantastic, and obviously, because a lot of the guys I hadn't met myself, so I didn't know what they were going to be like. So I was just like, yes, whatever, do whatever. I wouldn't have left on her own because she was with her family anyway. It wasn't that bad, but we were talking about, and I was like, next year is going to be a riot because we're going to try and get even more people to go and have an even bigger group. So obviously, Sarah being one of those, so it'll be quite. Hopefully, we can roll about 50 people deep next year. We can have our own 50 people gang.
Yeah, and Smokey will be there, and
So I was gonna say something. I was gonna say I might, but it's either Brick World or that, and I don't know.
Well, go to Brick World this year, and then go to Bricktastic next year.
You buying my flight?
Well,
sorry, is your girlfriend buying my flight? Is your Lego mama buying my flight then?
Your sugar mama, like.
Your Lego mama?
If you can,
I was saying though that
my flight to Chicago this year, yeah.
I was saying though that
That's paid for.
even at one point Garrett was coming. I'd spoken to him offline, and he said he was going to come. He was going to come to Bricktastic with us. He was going to stay with me, and for the week, or for like a week and a half or whatever, and go to Bricktastic. But I'm kind of glad he didn't now, because I was really ill after Bricktastic.
Yeah,
for like weeks. So.
I wasn't, for a change.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
I mean, I did unfortunately later got tonsillitis, but that was
Is that how you got that sticker to stick onto that that pole? Was you had to lick it? Is that how you got sick?
Yeah,
from licking that pole.
Sticky one. Honestly, they were. You got to. He just got obsessed in the end. I think we set one outside the Lego shop as well, didn't we?
Yeah. And the funniest part was when we went outside, and I'd forgotten. I told Kirsty we was meeting there outside, and in fairness, like we didn't get out late or anything, but I think she'd been waiting longer than she expected to. Anyway, either way, she came out and she was waiting right next to the bar where I'd dropped a sticker the day before, and it was still there. So, but I did notice though that I put one on the bottom of the sign, the electrical sign outside the convention.
Yeah,
saying like fantastic. I dropped one on there, and I saw somebody who took a photo the next day. I think they were staying locally, and they'd basically popped over there to say, already missing it, and they posted it they'd taken the photo the following day, next to that billboard, and the sticker had been removed.
Oh, mate, it was the one you put on the escalator, and we're just watching it come back up. Well, wait for it. Where's it coming?
You should put a QR code on yours for next year. For your show, your channel.
Just doing that, but what I was doing is I was giving out cards anyway, and the cards
have
the QR show.
Okay.
The QR code for the channel and for my YouTube channel as well. The channel on my Instagram channel.
But think of it as the 2-in-1, and you can probably save that cost if you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I mean, I've still got a bunch of those stickers left, so it'll be a while before I use them. But no, it's a good shout. That's what I'm saying. Kirsty said the same thing, and I was like, why didn't I think of that? But, Wow.
There you go.
Right, how long have I been building for? Feels like I've been building for years.
Where's my energy?
30 minutes, 40 minutes.
We started at
when I checked the time.
an hour and 40 minutes, isn't it?
No. He started the show.
I checked the time.
Started the show. What was it? About 10:15 when I came on.
I checked the time before I started. You guys were watching because I was trying to fiddle around with the audio for ages when I started Slurpy's thing, and I checked the time and it was 42.
Okay, so like an hour. Okay.
Yeah, an hour then.
So an hour and.
How far in are you?
Well, there's not that many pieces. It looks quite. Yeah, he's done quite well.
I'd say I'm about 3/4 of the way there. Try and get it finished now by midnight, and then record it at night. I think because I'm starting to get tired.
See, that's what I found when I started building Lego, and it used to take me quite a while to build a set, and I used to enjoy that. And so now it's just like, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't normally like speed building. I don't normally like building fast. I do like to stretch it out.
I mean, if I buy a big set like Rivendell and stuff, I'll set myself like, right, I'm only doing 5 bags today, and then I try to do that way.
Oh yeah, well I try. When I did Mos Eisley, I took my time and did that over days.
all that money, you don't, you know, you want to take your time with it. And
Well, yeah, that's it. But what I was saying is that I like to try and like watch a film or something. I don't usually, if I'm honest with you, even now, I'm not a big fan of building whilst on the screen. I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it as much as I'd like to.
He's standing on my head trying to
Prefer
see
to
what
just
the. Oh right,
sit and watch a
the
movie
dog.
or something.
The dog's wondering what the noise is. It's him.
Yeah, I agree. Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd sooner sit and watch a film and build. Like I've committed that I'm going to do this now. Every time we hit like a big thing, I'm going to build a set. But unless I really feel the need, I don't think I'll be building any on any of the other streams. So.
I'll talk about watching the film. I was gutted last night. I went on all the, you know, me Netflix and all that, and none of them were showing secondhand lines. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I ended up by the time I got to bed, I was finished sorting out some stuff downstairs and went to bed. It was too late, so I didn't bother either. But yeah, I have to try and check that out.
I normally, what I'll do is I'll just put on like a podcast. Like I'll put on ACOB or Hive, and I'll just listen to it, so that I don't have to watch it. I can just listen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, well done.
Heyo.
Well. What do we have here?
And the
live
live
stream, mate.
Apparently.
Yeah. Come through if you want, mate. Slide through. Well, there's always room for a little one.
That's what she said.
Let me know if you want a linky poo. Hope everything's good with you anyway, Ostiff. And your mum settled in.
Agreed.
Yeah, like I said, it was good to see him on ACOB the other day. I haven't seen him for ages, so.
Yeah. Gonna take it personally now if he went on the ACOB show, but not on ours.
Look, this isn't officially, is it? So we'll let him off. This is extra.
No, I was only joking.
A bit impromptu.
This is got to call it different. Can't call it GWP. That's theirs.
There you go.
It's a British bonus.
Well, not only that, no, not really, because I've been doing this every day for the last 28 days. So it's not even a bonus, really.
But usually on your own, so it's a bit different that you've got like us today.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Whittaky, you may consider me one of your own because I'll talk shit in your own language, but I am a Yank, just so you know.
Yeah, I know you are.
Okay. Just so you know.
No,
what?
But I just meant because when I called it a British bonus, it's because it's still the Cool Hand Luke show. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I know you're American. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I may be getting old, but I'm not that old.
I mean, the way Slurpee referred to you earlier being 200 years old, I thought you had, a senior moment or a dinosaur moment, I should say.
God, don't you start as well. You know.
Everybody jumping on him.
Yeah. And technically, Lego hasn't been around for 200 years. It does make me laugh though, because I remember a lot of those sets from the late 70s, the space ones, because that's when they came out. Like I said, when I was a kid, the kind of it's really hard. I've got to try and get a picture of it. It was like, so you got like the 2x2 blocks, right? And they had like a head on them and just some sort of arms sticking out, and that was it. Then suddenly in the late 70s they brought out these space figures, and it was just like, I do remember getting them when I was a kid. But then obviously Star Wars came along and that was it. So just Star Wars toys. What's that saying? Wait,
no, I still got
dinosaurs. No, I did not see any dinosaurs.
I still got a bunch of those sets, and that was the thing when Slurpee was like, "I bought this classic set from back in the day," and I was like, "That came out when I'd grown out of Lego." So it was like, but all the sets I had were like Legoland sets, and then it went to Lego System after that, which is the ones he was picking up. But yeah, I picked up a couple of sets from like the late 80s, and to be honest, I thought they were earlier than that. I thought they were mid 80s, but turns out when I checked the dates on them, they were sort of 87, 89 kind of time. But it was nice to be able to pick up. I won't spoil it too much because it's going to be in my video, but managed to pick up 2 sets that I previously owned when I was younger, and potentially still do own, because unless I go through like my big bin of parts, I wouldn't know if it's all still in there, but very likely is. So, but yeah, it's kind of crazy because I've basically repurchased. Obviously, it cost me a lot more, but repurchased sets, or 2 sets, 2 really small sets that I bought with my own money as a kid. I don't specifically.
Oh, is that the small one?
Yeah, the 2 small sets, because I know that those people wouldn't have bought those for me because they were quite smaller. When we had sets, we had the kind of medium or larger set. So I would have bought those for myself. And one of them even had the sticker on it, which would have been the same place I bought it from, which was Woolworths for like $1.99.
Yeah,
what I would have
probably
paid at the time. So it was good to like have that nostalgia, but also the nostalgia on top of the nostalgia. Like, do you know what I mean? With the original. With the Woolworths sticker, so that was pretty cool.
What's he written on here? I've fallen out of love with you, Ostiv. Wait, and spell my name right. It's 2 T's.
What's he saying? You have to read these comments out because I'm
right.
not
He's
really
saying, basically, what was it like when we saw the meteor on Dino Poop? Always wish I was around to see it.
The what? The meteor?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So are you what killed the dinosaurs, Cody? Were you inside the meteor that killed the dinosaurs?
No.
He fell to Earth and they left.
They're like, "Oh, he's here, guys. We can go." That's our exit.
Class.
Austin. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The additional T for each millennium. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah. Hey, Austin, I may be old, but I got more hair than you.
The key to that statement is where, and no, we don't want to talk about that. So,
and do you know what?
Was Jesus...
apart from the beard, I've still got no grey hair up here.
Yeah, because
I don't dye it. No,
yeah,
I
Thank you.
God, you can tell. Oh, you see some people with it, and it's like, oh no, that looks bad.
Yeah, there's women. There's a couple of like old biddies who come into my store, and they're clearly wearing a fucking wig. I'm just like, fucking hell, give it up, like. No, there's anything wrong with
we had one of the nurses that I work with. Obviously, I don't work with her now because she worked with Leo, and she used to wear wigs all the time. And to be honest with you, I didn't know they were wigs. They look pretty good on her, I must admit.
Yeah, you can get some really good ones. But the ones I'm talking about are like, they fucking look awful. Ooh, they look awful, like
it just sort of ones I wear on stage.
Yeah, it looks like like a haystack on their head, kind of thing.
Oh my god!
Say, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it depends on how much money you put. I mean, there was a bloke I used to know at Drama, Dave. He's not with us anymore, bless him. But he used to wear wigs for certain shows and stuff. And honestly, he must have spent a lot because they were good. They weren't like what you get. That's like in the bottom of the box in the stage sort of thing. They were like, yeah, you must have paid a lot of money for those.
Wah, wah, wah. Look, you're mocking me now.
He's having a conversation with you, mate.
Wow, wow,
Food,
wow.
food, food.
He's our unwritten mascot, aren't you, mate? Hmm?
Sleep, food, sleep, food.
Piss,
Poop.
piss, shit.
Yeah.
Spray piss
Throw up.
on man's face while he's sleeping.
You sleep. You sleep, you eat, you poop, you're sick. There you go. That's it.
There was this lady that tried to sue the government saying that her dogs were dependents.
What? Sorry?
Say that again.
I'm reading Austin.
Say that again, Smokey.
Give me a sec. Have a good one, Austin. Austin.
Yeah. Night, I'll live.
Got a boogie and bring mama some fried chicken. At her request, wish me luck as I sneak past the medical awards low. Have a video this week. Managed to make one. Oh, amazing. Can't wait to see that, mate.
Godspeed. Best of luck.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, this lady in the U.S. tried to sue the government. Tried to sue the government, saying that because she has dogs and all they do is eat, poop, and sleep, that she should be able to count them as dependents for tax purposes.
Bloody hell.
Fucking joke, innit?
Oh, God, just
I mean, I kind of agree because I mean, if that's all they do, you know.
Don't fucking have them, then, innit? There's a problem.
Well, then same thing can be said for kids, sir.
See, this little thing here, this little thing here, yeah, all he does is eat, sleep, and poop or whatever, but also he gives me lots of love. What do you mean, no?
It's like, don't tell them that.
Come on, no.
Class.
It's only because he wants to be fed.
What kind of stuff does he eat then?
What's he eat? Just tin cat food. He's not fussy.
Oh,
He'll
okay.
eat anything, mate. Anything. Yeah. Even
Well,
I can't. I get a packet of crisps and he's like, yeah, just tries to snatch it off my hand and everything. Yeah, he eats anything.
there was a woman who used to shop in my place all the time, and I remember I was packing it. This is like years ago. She's probably long dead by now. She used to shop in a store I managed when I was with Iceland, like frozen food place, and then when she always used to buy this salmon, expensive packs of frozen salmon, packs and packs of it. And I'd see her buying it all the time. One day I was packing her bags because generally, you know, I chat with these customers. We wouldn't really ask them about their shopping habits. You just don't really care, to be honest. But one time I was at the till helping the cashier and I was packing her shopping, and I just said, I tell you what, you don't have to go through some of this salmon, mind. I said, you must love it. She went, oh, it's not for me. Oh, you're buying for a friend or a neighbor, are you? Oh no, she's for my cat. I said, really? She went, oh yeah. She said, oh no, I don't like fish at all. She said, I don't even like giving it to the cat because of the smell. She said, but that's all she'll eat. And I was thinking, fucking hell, the cat eats better than I do. You're talking about
yeah, I know some people they just feed their cats like they feed their cats like properly, you know, like salmon, fish or chicken. They buy and cook it up, and yeah, no,
fucking crazy. Like fucking hell, I'll come over your house, I think, and have a meal, like. £5 salmon steaks. Like,
Yeah, no, oh, bloody hell, no, they don't get that. They get...
Oh, I put an idea in his mind now. Now he's thinking.
Yeah, you started it.
I mean,
Couldn't stop eating.
This is what I have to put up with all day. He just doesn't stop. It's just so annoying. It's just like, and I try to ignore him, and it just makes it worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Does he not? Does him and the other one not talk to each other then?
No, not really. No, it's like, I mean, I've had cats, two cats before. These two don't really get on that well. Well, they did. Well, they do. I mean, I quite often see them like they cuddle together and stuff. But the other one just wants to play all the time and jump on him, and yeah, he's not having any of it.
I mean, it's 16 and a half years old. I don't think anybody's in cat years haven't.
No.
That bugger can drive.
It's the longest I've had a cat, so yeah, it's a bit longer, mate. Just give me a couple more years, please.
What, do you wanted to go and drink at the bar with you? It probably can at this rate.
Well, yeah, I looked it up the other day. I think he's about 90. I think something like that.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it's funny. The other one that I called the little one, the young one. No, he's 12 now as well, but he's more. You wouldn't see him on here very much. He's more of a hunter, and he's like, and he brings in like rats like this and stuff, and but knock on the door and he's behind the couch. He's off. He's gone. He's not used to other people. Well, I don't have very many people come around to see me, so he's not used to it. He even hides from the kids and stuff. And if my daughter comes and brings a dog, he's gone. Where this one just goes up to him, is like, and the dog's like, ooh.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you had the dog over on a stream recently, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, and Rufus doesn't give a toss about him. He doesn't. No. He's like, you're in my house. Tough. And yeah, the dog's usually quite scared of Rufus. So but yeah, all right, aren't you, mate? Eh? Right, I'm gonna get off in a minute because I keep seeing these messages coming up. It's like 12:05. It's like, oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I am almost finished. I was hoping to do it in
because the problem is, the later I'm on here, the later I go to bed, because I can't just come off here and just go. It's like what Nimble says. It's just I can't do that. I can't just come off and just go straight to bed. I feel like I need to wind down.
Yeah, no, I'm the same, to be fair. I'm after this, I think I'm gonna just go and do like a crossword or something and try and switch off. But I gotta finish it because I'm this close. So yeah.
I might watch an episode of. I'm watching this thing on called Paradise on Disney. It's pretty good.
Same.
Oh, you watching it as well? I've just started the new series.
So season 2, yeah. Yeah, so I'm about, because I didn't realize I haven't finished it yet. So there's still episodes coming out, and I'm on episode, I think, episode 5 or 6 of season 2.
Oh, right.
So,
I mean,
but I think
it's not my thing, but I thought I'd give it a go, and I quite enjoyed it. I know the second series is quite different, isn't it? I think, because obviously the other one was a lot of flashbacks and stuff, where I think this is a bit, and they go without spoiling it for anyone who hasn't seen it, they go away from the normal situation. It's more to do with the outside, if you know what I mean. Because my son's, I got my son to watch it, and he's gone past me as well. So, but yeah, it's old Cyclops was in the first season, wasn't he? So
Yeah. Oh yeah, James Marsden.
yeah. But I quite like the other actor as well, the black actor. He's he was in quite a couple of episodes of Supernatural, which I absolutely loved when that was out.
Supernatural.
Yeah, mate, that was one of my favourites. It was supposed to run for 5 years. It went for 15 seasons. I mean, that is. And
Is that the one with the two brothers?
Yeah, absolutely loved it, mate. It just, but I will say, and I know this happens a lot of the times, but what they call it? There's a special name for it. The show before the last one,
season finale.
No, the one before that.
Oh, okay.
They call it the print. Yeah, something in with P. Anyway, they should have stopped it there. That was great. And then they did the very last episode, and honestly, it was shit.
No.
I was like, really? No. So I classed the one before that because it had a kind of a nice ending to it anyway. And I don't know why they added this last episode. It was just like, nah. But yeah,
Kirsty's a huge fan. Kirsty's a huge fan of it. So
yeah.
Yeah,
like I said, I remember starting to watch it and years ago. I think it started in, I don't know, whenever it started. And my mate said, "Oh, it's rubbish." He said, "Watching Two Brothers." He's like, "No, watch it." He said, "It won't last for long," and it's like 15 years later. It was like one of the longest. I suppose it went on that long, but yeah. One of because they tried to do experimental things with it, and the one that I really liked is when they actually turned into cartoons and went into a Scooby-Doo show. Yeah, that was
Scooby Natural.
That was class. That one, I really like that.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, so there's some pieces in this that I'm surprised that they're giving me spares of, because you don't normally get spares of them.
What do you have?
I've noticed that recently.
I don't think. Wait, that. What else?
Two of those, two black ones.
Yeah, the poles they do. They seem to give you spare poles. I've noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got all three of those.
I would go back and check that because I think you're missing one.
Yeah, you might be missing one. If you've got two black ones, mate, you might be missing one.
No, I'm trying to say I already have. I can see the two that I've got. And the instructions say it only needs two, and I got four.
Oh, well,
okay.
There's only
supposed to be two, and they're right there.
Because when I first got a spare pole, I was like, "Well, that can't be right." But there's so many sets now because that came from my one-piece set. But like I said, I showed you the other day. They had that specialized sword that goes into his mouth, and they actually gave me a second one. I was quite surprised that they gave spare one of those. No, you can't eat it. Right.
Yeah, I got a spare one of these in the Ferrari that I had bought in my backlog.
Yeah, the semicircle ones. Yeah, I remember when I first found one of those, I thought that can't be right. But yeah, no, you tend to get those spare as well.
Yeah.
But in the set the other day, and I went through it. I went through the instructions 3 times. Was it, like the grid, the 1x2, the grid pieces,
the grow pieces? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm sure I'd had a spare one of those before, and I thought I must have missed it, but nope, I checked and checked. I was like, okay, fine. Right.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? Oh, I don't know. Oh, he's Why is he not? There he is. Unless he wanted to be off. You right there, mate? Oh, no, he's frozen. Or he's keeping really still.
Yeah, he's keeping really still. I saw him blink. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just fucking went bananas.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I got an extra one of these. It's the Asajj Ventress lightsaber hilt.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she comes with two.
Yeah. Yeah, you do tend to get the spare hilts, I think.
Yeah, no, I knew I was going to get spares, but yeah, it was just a nice bonus. This is probably my favorite figure that was released in 2025.
She just always
Love
looks sad.
Ventress.
Well, that's the point, freaking Whittaky. She even crying.
Well, no, she usually looks angry, not sad.
And then the pilot, I'm really pleased with the pilot. Lots of people were bagging on it, but I think it looks really good. Check for that. And then we finally got a Clone Wars outfit. Kenobi.
I mean, that's got to be what the bet. Yeah, with his arm printing and everything. That's pretty cool. I mean, mate, that's weird. Don't.
Shoving your pole in people's faces, man. Jeez.
God, I put my 3D glasses on.
Yeah, but he hasn't been, none of these have been in another set either, have they?
No.
That's
well, is that the one from the snow speeder? Well, it's not snow, the burner.
Yeah.
That's a cool.
Honestly,
figure.
this is besides the Asajj, I think this is my second favorite.
You got his chains.
From 25.
Chains.
Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of that. That's just silly. Like, it's not the angle.
Quite silly, but
yeah,
I think it's cool. I mean, even the two little brother, I think they're quite nice figures as well. So
yeah, I agree.
So there we go, guys. The set is built. The wings come down, obviously, and this thing.
You've got me on main screen stuff.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. Not that you can really see it in the build cam anyway, but.
Well, I mean, you can make that main screen, can't you?
Now do what you did with the original one.
Throw it against the wall?
Well, I never get that. He was like, this is rubbish.
I was planning to actually, but I was thinking about it. But this better, feels better. The design is better. It was a much more enjoyable build. It's not as janky as the other one was. I really enjoy this. It's more solid. I don't mind them making a set smaller as long as it looks good, and especially if it's more solid. So I think they've done well with this.
I've seen it in hand now and stuff, like in shops and stuff. I will say, I mean, it does look nice when it's open up, but it still looks weird when it's. I mean, it looks great like that, but when you do go on, keep going. When you close it up, it just looks nah. Yeah, that don't look. But I do like it when it's in the flying mode.
Yeah, I can agree with you there.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I think
you need a stand, don't you, for it? You need to get a stand. Yeah.
But then the old one was the same. The old one was the same. So. But no.
Yeah, but can you stand it up though? Wasn't there a thing on the bottom where you?
Not really. Not like reliable enough. You wouldn't put on yourself like that.
Yeah.
So. Oh fuck.
Because it's like the it's like the Inquisitor ship and also the Bad Batch. It's like, yeah, I need to get stands for them because it just looks so much better with the wings down.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that Inquisitor, that's still one of my favorite ships. I love that ship.
Yeah, I think go ahead.
No, go on.
I did a very rare thing because I don't like taking my sets apart. And I did take it apart and I made the black gunship which Martin
Yeah.
needs as well. But yeah,
What a
I had,
part.
I had it for a couple of days. And I was like, nah, I want the Inquisitor ship back. So I made it.
Oh yeah,
See, I've done
that's
that.
Rebrickable
I enjoyed it, and I said, right, I'm going to go now and look and try and see what sets I've got and make different ships, and I never bothered. The thought of just taking them apart was like, no. That's what I'm dreading if I ever have
guys,
to do.
it's been enjoyable stream, and unfortunately, like I said, we were celebrating 400 subscribers, which is, like I said, the first benchmark since we started from on 311 doing this daily stream. But sadly, whenever I do these kind of shows, shows, or even if I'd probably just been talking to the chat and use StreamYard, but whenever I do anything where there's you're building or you're not focusing on the chat, the stream doesn't do too well in terms of subs, because I've been going back and looking, and all the ones where we either haven't gained anything or we've got less than the day before are all the ones where I've been doing something else during the stream.
Well, that's why we came on to try and keep an eye. And we have, but obviously we were watching the film, and so.
Yeah. It, like I said, it swings and roundabouts, but like I said, we had a good couple of days where we did really well, so I'm quite pleased with things. But yeah, unfortunately, we lost a subscriber this stream, so we've actually gone backwards. So, but
I can blame me for that.
What it is. I mean, at the moment on Wednesday,
I'm going to blame Slurpee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the moment on Wednesday, we're going to be adding 6. We're only going to be adding like 16 parts, but hopefully if we get a good stream tomorrow, because I think I added 25 parts last time. So hopefully trying to do the same thing every Wednesday. So Wednesday, as you guys know, is cake day, but it's also add parts to the set day. So
cool.
Cake.
Yeah.
Cake day.
So look, I appreciate you guys coming out at relatively short notice and helping support the chat. And again, anybody watching this on replay or still in the chat or still lurking, if you want to pop on and join me on one of these streams, even if it's not because I'm building, but because you want to just have a catch up, anything exciting going on, we can talk about anything. Like, I'm happy enough to just be like, you know what, on this stream we're just going to talk about movies, or this stream we're just going to talk about school memories or school. Do you know what I mean? Anything like that.
What did we do one night? We just talked about old sweets, didn't we, for quite a while?
Yeah, it can be anything. I think I'd rather
you should do like a poly bag. I know it would get expensive awfully fast, but just do like a cheap poly bag every day.
Yeah, that's a good point. But what I'm saying is that the most in terms of like most subscribers, engagement, obviously it's all about subscribers, these streams are, but the most, like, the best ones we've had are the ones where there's nothing Lego. We might talk a little bit about Lego, but there's nothing Lego related. I'm not building. I'm not talking about anything in particular. And in fact, the better ones are generally been the ones where I'm out and about. I'm not just in it, because I think people just want to see something different. Like, so I'm hoping to try and go and do one while shopping for some Lego. And I am actually away on Thursday and Friday.
There you go.
So we're traveling quite early on Thursday and we're getting back quite late on the Friday. So I don't think I'll have time to do it either side. So we'll do it. I'll do it when I'm out and about, but I don't want to do it while I'm physically traveling. But if I can, I'll try and do it like when we get to where we're going, and when like if we get a chance to go to a shop or anything and just have a little look around. But yeah, go into the beautiful city of Bristol on Thursday. So
my part of the woods.
I'll make sure I.
Yeah, how far away do you live from the place that Bricktastic was, Ricky?
Where Bricktastic was? 3 hours. 3 hour coach trip, yeah. But like I said, we got one in Bristol in November, so hopefully a few will be coming down to that. So that'd be cool.
Nice.
We're going to the Fleece on the Thursday night.
Oh, right. The Fleece and Float. Yeah, I know it.
Went
Who
to
are
the
you
Fleece
seeing?
to see a gig. So somebody called Tyler Hilton and Kate Voigel. So they are musical artists, but they both got their startup in their career on a TV show called One Tree Hill.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know.
Because he's a huge fan of it. I've never really watched it, but
My daughter used to watch. Yeah, she's
but
a big,
it's they're celebrating like an anniversary of the show by doing like loads of music that was created for the show, which obviously they both wrote.
So you staying here for the night as well, are you? Or?
Yeah, we managed to get a hotel in Bristol. We got like I think it's a Hilton around the corner, about 10-minute walk away.
Right.
So we've done it perfect. It's like 10-15-minute walk from the train station and a 10-minute walk from the Fleece. So we're not doing as I said, I can't be doing a lot of traveling, and we're getting a train this time as well, which has been a bit more expensive. But I'm not getting a coach. Fuck that. That was a nightmare. So, yeah. But I think we're going to try and get there as early as possible to make the most of the time in the hotel. It's only like I think maybe 2.5 hours on the train, if that. Most of that is getting to Cardiff. So, yeah. So I don't know what we're doing when we get there, but if we get a chance to have a little walk around, I might try and do a live stream whilst I'm, knocking about in Bristol or something, and then coming back then on the.
I was going to say, what time are you going to get there, mate? Because I could come down and meet you down the Lego shop.
Maybe, but I don't think I'm probably going to go. I'm fucking fed up with the Lego shop, to be honest.
Oh right, I was just.
I still haven't recovered from Bricktastic. But no,
he's like, if I see one more shark play set.
Yeah.
No, I just mentioned that that's a place to, that you'd know whatever.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that I've heard that when you've been going, especially because the kids are on holiday at the moment, that you've been going into the Lego store. People have been going to the Lego store, and they've basically been forcing you to play with these sets. And I just want I want to do that and have them come up to me and go, play with this, so I can be like, oh, let me have a go, fucking throw it, and then
Thank you.
But no, if we do have time, and we're in a position where we will be doing some like looking around or some shop. Well, we probably won't do shopping because you have to freaking carry it back with me, so I can't be asked. But if we are going to have some free time at all, I'll give you a shout, mate. It'd be nice, especially if I'm doing a live stream and then you just fucking rock up. That'd be cool. But
yeah, because I'm on an early Thursday, so yeah, I've got all afternoon, and so.
Make sure if you throw it, you get a recording of you doing it.
Yeah, no. That's the only thing with Lego store. Kirsty's not confident filming, and I don't really want to be like going there going.
No, do it from outside. Do it outside the window.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind. Can I borrow this set a moment?
What if I don't know. What if I did it though? And what would they do? Do you think they kick me out?
Oh, they kick you out. They'd probably ban you. Don't do it. It's not worth it. But for the views,
it's not
for the reality,
If you're going to go to the Bristol one, the big man with the mohawk who works there, he'll kick you out.
I don't mind getting kicked out. It's not like I'm going to go back. And if they ask for my name, I'll just say my name's Matt Whittaker. Like.
Yeah. And they look at you and go, "No, you're not that good looking."
That wanker's a bit older than you, good sir.
What I should do though is I should take a bunch of my stickers and plant them around in Bristol.
Oh mate, I'll have to have a go around looking for them.
Yeah, do a weird Wally hunt around Bristol.
Mate, if I'm ever down Bristol and I see one, that will definitely be filmed.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'll try and do something. Try and do something interesting. Like I said, if we end up going and it's going to be, hotel and straight there for food or whatever, and I'm not really going to get a chance, then I'll probably do it on the train or something. But we'll see.
Yeah, like I said, if you've got any free time, just give me. It's just an excuse for me to meet anyone.
Well, Kirsty wants to get more photos. She was saying. She said I wanted to try and get to know Nimble, Slurpee, and Whittaky more than anybody else because obviously with the wedding, and get photos because she wants some photos for the wedding thing she's doing. And she said I end up spending more time speaking to who was it? She said I spend more time speaking to Nick, I think she said.
Well, Nick, yeah, because Nick was such a friendly Peter Chatlow.
Yeah,
Hey.
Nick. I can't remember who else she said she was talking to.
Good night, mate.
Liam.
I think it might be
Good night,
Lewis.
mate.
Yeah, Nick and Lewis, I think she said. I didn't even know who they were, and I spent most of my time with them.
Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to get off.
Good day, fellas.
Yeah, I'm
Good
going to
day,
get
fellas.
off.
Hat fit.
Good day, yeah. Hat fits.
Right.
What were you saying earlier? Like, you didn't get many subscribers tonight. It's probably the wrong thing to say, but I don't care. I enjoyed myself, so thank you.
Yeah. That hater that unsubscribed can wake off. Sorry.
But what I'm thinking though is that I've enjoyed myself now in the last more than I did in this environment. I will carry on doing it because I've said I'm going to every time we get to 100, a new 100. But and I'm not saying I didn't enjoy building, but I didn't enjoy the stream as much because I was focusing on the build. You see what I mean?
Well, it was like last night when we went into the green room. I think we had more of a laugh and I said, "Oh, this should be live," because
we needed. I said to Smokey afterwards, we need to start bringing back the after hours, the black ice, because and just putting all the naughty stuff in there, like
Yeah.
But
we'll I think it's because
we're doing enough streaming at the moment.
When we've managed to do that sometimes and we finished at 10, that's fine. But when we still like going on to 11 o'clock and that, and it's just like, it's like time for bed.
Yeah, and the fact that I'm streaming 7 days a week, like it's like, I don't really want to stretch out one of them if I can help it. So,
right.
No, I appreciate it, guys.
I'm going to shoot off. So, but nice to see you again, Smokey. It's been nice tonight.
Thanks again for having me.
So, yeah. So,
by the way, thank you, Slurpee, for the release.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Slurpee.
And if I don't pop in or see throughout the week, I'll see you on Sunday. So, or hopefully maybe Thursday. So, all right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Liam.